Nintendo is absolutely killing it. Nintendo is doing everything right. I'm several days late to this, but there have been at least 2 directs within the past couple months. The first direct, we got Super Mario RPG, we got the announcement of a Luigi's Mansion 2 port to Switch, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and a Princess Peach game that was, as of that point, untitled. Now, fast forward to, I want to say 2 or 3 days ago now, and we got another direct with the full title confirmation of the Princess Peach game and showcase, along with more footage of Luigi's Mansion 2. And then at the very end of the direct, we got the announcement of a remake of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Easily the biggest announcement of the entire year, even bigger than the remake of Super Mario RPG, which is a fantastic game, by the way. Nintendo is doing it right. They're doing everything right at this point. There's very little that they're doing wrong. And obviously, no company is perfect. No company is really your friend. But somebody at Nintendo realized that the smartest thing you can do in this current climate, when the economy is over the place, people are more cautious about what they want to spend money on, they're making the types of games that their fans want to play. Plain and simple. They're not trying to be something they're not. They're making things that people are asking them to make. They're making things that people are expressing interest in playing. And for years it felt like Nintendo wasn't going to do this. Yeah, they were doing remakes on occasion, but now they're doing them in spades. 2 of the biggest Mario RPGs ever created are getting remade. Not too far apart from each other. And it is spectacular. It truly... Gosh, it's truly a good time to be a Nintendo fan. It really is. It really is. The other companies don't hold a candle to what Nintendo's doing anymore. They don't have the variety. They don't have the franchises. Nintendo is still doing what they've been doing for years, and they're making what people want to play. And they're still making new franchises as well. They're balancing the scales. And it's truly a spectacular thing to behold. You know, for a long time, I had given up on Nintendo. I had given up on a lot of gaming because Western AAA gaming has gotten so bad, I don't want to touch any of it. It's just all about woke ideology or poor quality. They're just glitch fests. They're too expensive. They're front-loaded with DLC. And here you've got Nintendo dropping bombs. How can I not be excited for what Nintendo is doing? They're doing fantastic things. They're getting people excited about their games. They're just making fun games that everybody can enjoy, which is all people ask for who have been gaming. Just fun experiences that bring people together. Fun experiences that you can have both together and separately. They're making what people want to play. That's what game companies should do. A lot of game companies are just too focused on, like I said, ideology, microtransactions, micromanagement, penny pinching wherever they can. Nintendo's not doing that. I mean, to be fair, they do DLC and a lot of other monetization schemes. But the quality of the games is there. The fun factor and the replayability of the games is there. The Switch is winding down, and it's going out with a bang. While they transition to the next system, they've still got things for people who own the Switch. They're making this a very smooth transition. You won't have to get the new system year 1, because there'll still be plenty on Switch. So if you decide not to adopt day 1, which I'm not going to, as much of a Nintendo madman as I am, I got the Switch as soon as it came out. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and see what hardware issues there are and how Nintendo resolves them. I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. But they're making the transition right, and hopefully there's backwards compatibility. They'd be stupid not to at this point, because the Switch library is a golden library. It's the best library they've had since the GameCube. It's absolutely spectacular. They're doing everything right. They're not flawless, but they're making the right moves on the chessboard. And now they're focusing on expanding into other forms of entertainment, which I hope the best for. I really do. Because their franchises will do so well in television and film, and even manga and comic books and whatever else. It'll be great. It's a great time to be a Nintendo fan. They're doing all of it right. And I can't complain. You know, I had just gotten back when they did the Nintendo Direct that had Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. So I didn't get to see it live because I was traveling. But, man oh man. Was I surprised not only that they did a Direct so soon, but that there was so much. They also announced F-Zero 99, so they're acknowledging F-Zero again, and this will probably be testing the waters for a potential new F-Zero game, who knows when. And I think that that's where everybody's got their fingers crossed, especially me, because I absolutely adore the F-Zero franchise. It's one of the greatest racing franchises they have outside of Mario Kart. I think this is being used to see how much interest there is. If they're already developing a new F-Zero, how much interest is left? I still haven't downloaded it, by the way. I've just been busy doing other things since I got back from my vacation. But guys, Nintendo is doing it right. They're making the types of games, again, that people want to play. I know I've said it multiple times, but it reigns true. It's amazing that you've got these major AAA game companies that are so concerned about their monetization and so concerned about rushing games out the door. They're not actually focusing on quality, replayability, and fun factor, and making what people want to play. They've thrown all of that out the window and have made gaming into a Ponzi scheme. It's ridiculous. But Nintendo is doing it right. Yes, they're getting a little bit iffy with their monetization practices as well. There's plenty of things to criticize Nintendo for, but releasing games that people want is not one of them. They're doing it right. Doesn't mean they won't make mistakes in the future. Doesn't mean that they won't disappoint. Who knows? Their next system could be a dud. Nobody knows. But as of right now, they're making good decisions. Somebody within that company recognizes what they have to do to strengthen what they have. Just Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door and Super Mario RPG alone being re-released in 23 and 24 is one of the most spectacular things I've seen from the company in over a decade. It really is. Both of those games are must-owns. If you have a Nintendo Switch, you owe it to yourself to get both of those games. You do. Super Mario RPG is coming up very soon. I believe it's November. You owe it to yourself to pick up that game. Even if you've never played a turn-based RPG before. It's very beginner-friendly. And it's fun. Absolutely buy these games. Show Nintendo that they're making the right decision. Because the fans can only do so much to hype it up. And believe you me, they're hyping it up. All of their reactions, Arlo, Chugga Conroy, all the usual suspects, they're all hyping it up because it is a fantastic game. They've done Let's Plays of the old Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. In fact, I'll probably do a Let's Play of both games, if there's enough interest, and if I can find the time. But Nintendo is doing spectacular things, and we should be excited about what it is that they're doing. They're making fun games, and hopefully other studios will see what's going on with Nintendo and with the indie side of gaming, and they'll start to make good games as well. But those are my thoughts on the current state of Nintendo. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what your thoughts are on Nintendo's current state, and I will see you guys in the next video. This has been Super Koopa TV. God bless. Have a good one. Peace.